Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this new episode of our dictionary web app series. And in our last episode, we talked about the code function, the JSON decode function, where we're able to get our file or get information from our URL, and we're able to pass it into a variable called JSON data, and in turn, we're able to decode that JSON data so we could use it. Then we pass it into a variable called result. So now let's see how we can be able to use this result variable now and still extract more information from this decoded JSON data. All right, let's say now. So now let's say echo result, and let's see what's going to happen. Echo result. All right, and I'm going to add my semicolon. Okay, then I'm going to save this, and I'm going to come over to my dictionary. And I know most of you will not have this response here because last time we talked, we didn't do anything on the success response. So now I'm just going to call this, and what I did was to just come over here in the success function. I just alert and just type in what response, as simple as that, and add my semicolon. And I'm just going to save this, and I'm going to head back. Make sure you endeavor to start your server like this. All right, guys, remember to start your server. And we will not be using MySQL, so I didn't start it. All right, then come over to your localhost /word search and just search. All right, once you have searched, then let's just let's just type in dog and let's make a search. So now what is it going to say? Say file get content network. Okay, it's saying it couldn't get info from this because I'm not connected to my network. So I'm just going to connect to my network immediately, and let's try again. So I'm going to say okay. Let me connect to my network ASAP. Okay guys, so I've connected to my network and I'm going to refresh. And now let's say hello, and let's see what's going to happen. Let's make a search. And when we make a search of hello, let's say okay, it gives us an alert and says array to string conversion error. All right, so what does this mean? It means, remember, this JSON decodes this JSON data and pass it into what? An array for us to use. As you can see the function here, it says what? It passes it into an associative array like this. You can see, so we can be able to use. So you can just read the documentation about it and you'll be fine. So what we need to do, instead of saying echo, we're going to use a function in PHP saying print r. So the print r function is just going to what? Print array, and we're going to cut this out of here and paste it here. All right, and now let's try this again. I'm going to save this, come over here and refresh. Okay, and I'm just going to type in, let's type in hello again, and let's see what's going to happen. So when I make a search, nice, so it gives us the results of this hello from what? Our API. You can see it gives us the array, it gives us the word, the phonetics, it gives us a lot of information also. And like you can see in the, let's check it from the postman here, and let's say hello, type the endpoint, and let's search, and let's see what's going to happen. All right, so just give it some time. Okay, so you can see we are getting the same information we are getting from this alert over here. We are getting the same information in our postman, and you can see he has passed to us the word, the phonetics, and it's giving us a lot of information that we can work with, the meanings also, which is what we are going to be grabbing and we are going to be using in this tutorial. So guys, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm just going to comment this out, and I'm not going to work with this first. And for those of you that were confused on what I did, I just hold down, or I press Ctrl+/. Yes, I hope it's backslash or front slash. I'll just write it down on the screen for you. Okay guys, and what I'm going to do, in order for me to be able to grab, I want to start using informations from this API. For example, I want to be able to grab the word, I want to be able to grab the phonetics. So from the phonetics, I should be able to grab the meanings, and a lot of information I can grab from this, the part of speech, definitions, and whatsoever. So in order for me to grab information from this API and start using, you can remember from here, it's already passing us informations. You can see it's returning an array for us, that okay, this is an array with an index of 0, and inside that array it's another array with, we have a word, and we also have another key of phonetics, and like that. So it returns a key value pair for us, and a lot of information we can work with. So I'm just going to say okay and come over here, and for us to start using this now, if you can look at this array, it's returning just one record, right? So it start reading from 0, 1, 2, 3. So if it's returning just one, that's to say the position of this array is 0. The index number is going to be 0. All right. So I'm just going to come over here and say now, let's grab, first of all, let's grab the phonetics. Let's grab the phonetics. And that's the word. Sorry, let's grab the word and use. Okay. So let it be able to return the word, whatever we're going to type inside there. Oh no, let's not do that. That's going to be easy. Let's grab the phonetic inscription for it. Let's grab the phonetic inscription for it. I'm going to use let's type in another endpoint. Let's say dog. Okay, let's say dog, and let's use an API that is more organized. Okay. All right, so I'm going to grab the phonetic inscription for this, and then I don't need the word because we're going to be getting it from JavaScript. Then all right, let's see. So to get the phonetic inscription, this is what we're going to do. Remember, it's returning just one array, right? So, and that array has an index of 0. So I'm just going to get a variable or create a variable, say phonetics. All right, and I'm going to say equals to, let's actually use phonetic one, that's singular. And let's say, okay, this result now, we're going to get this result, right? This result we are seeing here. All right. And remember, it's an array, right? So I'm just going to open my square brackets and say, okay, then what's the next thing it's going to be expecting? Remember, it's passing an array, or it's giving us an array of 0, right? You can see the index. In order for me to access it, I need to know what the position of this array is, and it's an array of 0 index. Okay, so I'm just going to pass 0 inside here. Don't mind me, I'm going to pass 0, and I'm still going to pass another array, another square bracket, because I want to get another data. And what is that data? So now, if we look at this, you can see we are already inside this now. First, it returns this array. Now, it returns another array inside with an array index of 0, right? And which we have already accessed. We have accessed this of 0 now, right? Now that we are inside this now, that is automatically we're inside this, right? So we can therefore get the value of this and use now, since we're already inside this array. So all I need to do is just to say, let me just copy it from here and come and paste here and just say inside here, I'm just going to put in and say phonetic, and let's see what's going to happen. So let's you know what, let's echo and say, and let's see what's going to happen. Echo phonetic. All right, and Control S. So this time we're not going to be printing the result in an array function. Instead, what we're going to be doing is to echo the phonetics, the information we've just grabbed from that API. All right, so I'm just going to come over here and refresh. Okay, so now let's type dog. Let's type dog and let's make a search. Wow, you can see it's returned the phonetic for us and it's saying dog. Nice, isn't it? All right, so even if we come here and say let's say goats, let me type goats. Okay, and make a search. You can see it returns the phonetic inscription for it. Now let's say markets, and make a search, and let's see what's going to happen. Nice, it returns the phonetic inscription for it. That's fine. So guys, for today we're going to be stopping here because I don't want to make this video so long. So if you notice, I actually promised that I'll be stopping each video at 7 minutes, and I later extended it by 3 minutes because of the volume of information I'll be passing across to you guys. So at least I want to be stopping at 10 to 12 minutes. So I don't want this video to exceed 10 to 12 minutes. So guys, join me in the next series as we dig deeper into this whole stuff. Okay guys, take care of yourself and do have a wonderful day. Bye guys, I love you.